This is Hannibal here, back from the Blood Hunter movie set, 1:45 a.m. Wichita time, with a daily news update for you. Bret Hart did an interview over the weekend where, it's no secret. They brought up apparently, even though it's been 30 years, the Montreal screw job on SmackDown last Friday. As it was in Montreal. By the way, they only went to Montreal one time this year, for the first time that I can ever remember. And they're not coming to Ottawa at all this year, for the first time since like 1994, for a place that's doing such great business. And by the way, they didn't sell out either, or even come close to selling out. I think they had about 11 or 12,000 in a 20,000 seat building for SmackDown, for Cena's last appearance, which no one could care less about. Because, as I did an update on earlier, he likes to talk about these wrestlers he's wrestling are his soulmates. And we like to hug and cry. And we just go out there and dance. Why the frick would anyone want to watch this crap? But apparently Bret Hart said he was invited down to SummerSlam, said that he'd be in the crowd and he would get a seat. And when he got there, they told him they didn't have any seats for him, but they had seats for Kevin Nash. And he thinks this is because they didn't like some of the comments he made about Hulk Hogan after Hulk Hogan died, because he had said Hulk Hogan was a roadblock in his career, and he didn't like Hulk Hogan. So WWE gave him the shaft there. They've had Natalya under contract for like a year now, since her contract was up, and they've done nothing with her. She's been wrestling on indies, and now they're sending her to Mexico. So Harry Smith, the best technical wrestler out there, definitely 100%, the legit best technical wrestler in pro wrestling. He's not even being used by WWE. He's in All Japan right now. In other news, Cross and Scarlett. By the way, I'm going to post an interview with Cross right after this, before I go to bed. I like him. And I might be doing an interview with him myself soon. So apparently he's been taken off the active roster page, but he has been offered another contract. They might be doing a Brian Pillman type thing, where they're going to allow him to kind of be under contract but wrestle other places to make people think he's not under contract. That's at least what Meltzer is saying. Meltzer says unless you see him in AEW, which is their competition, this is all some type of angle, because Paul Heyman just put him over, and Paul Heyman's one of the writers, and they don't usually have the writers put people over that they don't plan on bringing back. And they plugged his new book on the show the same week he was supposedly released, which is something they don't normally do. But they do a lot of weird things, like make some former Olympian girl win their LFG show, which has been doing horrible in the ratings, by the way. And then don't even use the girl after she wins the show. What's the point of having a show about wrestlers that are already under contract? I get why tough enough people, why people like that, but these people are already getting paid to train. So why do we want to see a show about them? By the way, Shoot is in town. None other than Frank Jasper from Vision Quest. He's going to be in the Blood Hunter Thirst and Rage movie. There is my girlfriend in the movie, Crystal. And Tank Abbott is going to be there. And I was fighting a giant today, and I have to say, I'm really beat up. Nate, say what you want about Harry, but there's a lot of really shitty people under contract. Whether you like his mic skills or not, he's a hell of a lot better than a hell of a lot of people they have under contract. All right? Yeah, a lot of people are sick of Brett's complaining. You know, Roland, I'll agree 100% of you with the bullshit, fake sadness of Brutus. He's doing what he can to get attention. It's a load of crap. Have a good